stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff right there to start at the 25. So Tennessee's offense is up first today. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intense, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. He moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, why not keep it on the ground? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job beating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. And it's caught off the deflection.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Makes the catch in space. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Volunteers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The short completion at the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Completion makes it second and short. Ball handed off. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming up, second down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. The defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Going to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fielded near the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Single back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, Makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And now the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He shreds the tackle. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense facing a 3rd and short to the 41. And they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Makes a nice move there. The Canes are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fights off a defender. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up in 1st and goal from the 9. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the 1st quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. The quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Miami, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So a clear out pressure curve. The offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, he changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying in the ground.
The Volunteers come up their line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. Motion now from the tight end. And the single back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Under pressure, just lets it go. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there. This line getting set up, gets a 1st down play. And there's the handoff. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They go with the ground game here. Back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Hebe keeps it himself. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Vols. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run or the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. The Canes come up to the line in a hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here comes a handoff. Change of direction.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that and then early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Third down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Canes will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he takes it around the 20. McCoverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee ball.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Vols will try to keep this drive moving.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The shotgun running play ball. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Volunteers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Bought some time, now lets it go.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Now crucial, third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offense.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle. And I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammering out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this position. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. They lose 3 in that place, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Fires it to the wideout. They don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come with a stop here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third down, out of the shotgun. On the move now. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, we're starting to see a theme here develop for this offense. They are willing to take chances and go for it on 4th down. That's the 3rd time that they've gone for it, and they've made it all 3 times.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. The Vols offense is on the move now. Here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. We reach the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Volunteers will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying to convert with a sweep. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. In the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Eludes a tackle.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On third and short, they hand the ball off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Vols will kick this deep to begin the second half. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Miami offense back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. another carry. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll give it to the back. Running with purpose. They've got him behind the line. Great effort by the back there, but still going to stop for a loss. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. She makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Let's reel in. It's Wade. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch is made along the sideline and is forced out of bounds. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. And the Vols pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That's a back to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, 7.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Catch made over the middle, and it works. The first down to the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
But that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The ball is caught. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Good handoff. Fighting off the defender. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. Gets into space at the 50. And he brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
But they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. pre-snap motion from the offense. No, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. We're looking for the end zone, no doubt here. Breaks an open space. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He breaks free. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. They're going to run it. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
A running play called on 4th down. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the 1st down for a new set of downs.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. He goes. Stop cool behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Volunteers come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
It's a keeper trying to get into the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. They try to sneak it for the 1st. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. What they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
This one ends up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
No fair catch. He fields the punt.
Returner brings it out to the 40. And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Now it's third and short on the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. Now it's second down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Wideout's now clustered. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Tennessee.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. The choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Poor starting field position here for the offense. They're going to run it here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.